truth, and life. Here is the Brother Leon Show. You better recognize.
What's going on, listeners? This is your boy, Brother Leon, and you are tuning into another episode of the Brother Leon Show. So today, guys, let's go on in here. I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, because we are going again overseas. I'm not going to lie. We're going to do it again. So I'm not going to lie. If you guys did not listen to the episode that I did with Glory was my first international guest. Her sister has a book coming out on how to get a high value man. So I'm interested to hear what she has to say, because when you start looking at the whole thing about high value, the definition is different. Because I know, if you listen to Kevin Samuels over here, then the one thing about it is that you hear that side, you hear the American side, and a lot of times the American side is a six-figure man that doesn't have any kids and can pretty much, do it all. But the whole thing about high value, even in Kevin Samuels' terms, is it's more to it than just money. So I am curious to see what Glory's sister has to say. So, hey, we got Makua Oguegbu coming on here today, and it is definitely going to be great. Because the one thing I want you guys to understand and know is that if you are a man, a high value man, you need a woman of virtue in your life. And that's the God knows truth. You need a woman of virtue in your life. And I'm going to read this out of Proverbs 31. And I'm going to start at the 3rd verse. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted." So I'm going to scroll on down here, down to verse 10. "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth early also, while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it with the fruit of her hands. She planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth out forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. When she sitteth among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. She strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excelleth them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. So, I'm not going to lie, man, it's a lot. And I thoroughly believe that if you are going to be a high value man, you need to be a man of virtue in order for you to get a wife, in order for you to have that type of woman in your life. Because there's a whole lot of women out here, but ain't a whole lot of wives. Because the Bible says, he that findeth a wife. So you may find yourself a woman, but is she a wife? So hey, we are going to have a good conversation with Mai this morning. So hey, let's get ready to call her right now.
A Lost Secret.
Okay.
It's a book I wrote for women. It's a relationship-based book.
Okay. So let me ask
Apparently, a lot of...
No. My question is, so this book is a book about how to attract high-value men. Are you familiar with Kevin Samuels here in the States?
No, not familiar with him.
Okay, because I know he does content on how to attract high-value men here. Give us your definition. What is a high-value man?
Okay, a high-value man is a man that looks out for a woman, a man that treats her right.
Okay.
A man that treats women right and respects her.
Okay.
A high-value man is not the rich, wealthy guy. It's a man with qualities that appeal to women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So let me ask, as you were writing this book, because a lot of times I know sometimes, is it safe to say that, okay, if you're going to attract these type of men, you have to be a certain type of woman? So is it like, okay,
exactly?
Okay, so
yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I'm going to attract a high value man, I have to be a high value woman as well, right?
Exactly the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please expound.
Okay, first of all, you can't just be a low quality woman and want to attract a high value man. First of all, the book starts with a personal work, a work on yourself.
Okay.
The book opens up with mindset. First of all, if you must be a quality woman, a high value woman, your mindset must be top notch. You shouldn't be harboring negativities. You must have let go of toxic environments, toxic impressions on your head. If you must set yourself straight. So it starts with your mindset. It also goes on to tell us about confidence. You must be a woman whose confidence is up there. You can't be going around with low self-esteem and expect a quality man to pick you up and put you high there. So again, it talks about your confidence. The book actually specifies on working on a woman working on herself to be a whole woman. You must be able to call yourself to the table, put yourself in order. It's about the woman, actually. The book is about the woman. Okay. The book is about setting a woman straight to make her presentable to the kind of man she wants to attract. I mean, you can't attract something you're not. So that's more of what it is.
I like that. You just said you can't attract something that you're not. And what I've seen here in the States, I don't know if you see it where you are, is that we have a lot of women who want high value men that make six figures, men that are educated, men that are the tops in their field.
Wow.
But they're not there yet. I'm like, how can you ask for a high value man and you still dealing with, drama from your ex? You still got baby daddy drama and all that type of stuff. So I like everything that you're saying. So how is it that a woman, she can get on that path? Because you said, about getting yourself together, because a lot of women sometimes they are broken from past relationships. Do you cover that in the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, now about broken relationships, I didn't go to the extent of expanding on toxic relationships. The first relationship a woman should deal with is the relationship with her father. Okay. I mean, that defines the woman. That defines the kind of men she will attract into her life.
Yes.
So usually our father is the first hero every woman knows. most of the time, if you had a good relationship with your daddy, the fathers look out for their daughters. They treat them with a lot of respect. When these women grow up, they look out for, they set high standards and look out for men that will treat them the same way the father treated them.
Yes.
So if a woman grew up never feeling good enough, trying to impress daddy, trying to be daddy's favorite, she might grow up damaged. She might just go out there and want to impress a man. She wants to do everything to get the love she didn't get from daddy. Yeah. Now she's trying to fill a vacuum. So usually the Allure Secrets tells the woman to go back to your history. What's your relationship with your father? Now, if I'm having sessions with my clients, the first thing I ask them is, tell me about your daddy. What's your relationship with him? Because I know this is the first person that sets the pace for whoever you date in life. So usually, if a woman doesn't have the cordial relationship with the daddy, never feeling good enough, she grows up with low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And most of the time, she tries to make up by doing things for a man just to feel accepted, just to feel loved. Yes. And then that's where she begins to attract users. She begins to attract damaged men. And these men, if she had low self-esteem,
yes,
because she didn't feel good enough, she would try to compensate for that attention she didn't get from her father. Okay. So she will go back she will do things for men. She just wants to feel loved. She just wants validation. So she will do anything. She will give a man money. She will rent an apartment for him, house him, do stuff.
Wow.
She just wants his love.
Okay.
And then this man comes and knows she just wants the love, tells her what she needs to hear, then keeps using her till she burns out. He gets out.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, I want to ask you this, and I did a clubhouse on this. We talked about I did a clubhouse on divorce, but the one thing that the women actually talked about was performing for men, always having to, I got to be this way for him, I got to do this for him, I got to make sure that I make sure that he is the best version of himself. So let me ask you this. How is it that a woman can attract a high value man without losing herself in the process?
First of all, the book tells the woman to love yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. If you love yourself, you're able to give out yourself. Yeah. Now, when it comes to loving me for me, I think a real man is not after your money, your status. A real man is after you, who you are, your personality, your aura, your demeanor, your presence, how you make him feel. So if a real man loves this thing about you, when you get sick, your presence is there. Your personality is there. Your demeanor is there. So if this man loves you for you, he stays when your money is gone, when your vibe, your vibrance, your smell, when it's all gone, the man stays there. Yeah. So actually, it's not about what we do.
Okay.
I tell women it's about who you are, personally. Okay. That's what I think.
Okay, I like that. I definitely like that. So let me ask you this. Do you coach women on how to be, how to attract high value men? Do you coach them like life coaching?
Yes, I just started. I didn't give it a tag because I'm not giving that tag, relationship coach. No. Okay. On Instagram, I just write relationship. I don't like the title. I just want to help women live better lives. I want them to become best versions. Now, I'm not telling you, if you come to my group, you must attract a high value man. Mm-hmm. I teach you to be better for you. Now, if you're better for you, you're in a better position to attract a quality person, not losers. But if I focus on teaching you to attract a high-value man, you just go there and attract. When you attract them, you can't keep them because what keeps them is you, the inner work that you've done on yourself. So that's basically what I do.
Okay, I like that. Let me give you some applause. I like that.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this. What was your journey like writing the book? Are you speaking from experience? Did you have some broken relationships to help you, that you learned from so you could write this book? What was the journey like?
I did. In fact, I didn't have the history of a bad relationship with my daddy. I have the best father.
Yeah.
So I got off with a high self-esteem. But then I dated losers. So having the high self-esteem didn't stop me from dating a loser. First of all, men like that come to you with a facade of what you like. Yeah. So I like a quality man, a man that goes all out, a man that knows God, loves God, respects God, works hard. He came like that.
Yeah.
So I dated this user for 4 years. And of course, I was in medical school, so I wasn't paying attention. I was busy with work. Subsequently, of course, there were no efforts in the relationship. He was just there. And when I noticed, I left. It was painful for me because I was engaged to marry this guy.
Wow.
So I left the relationship and I focused on me. Now, I've been giving him all the attention. I removed the spotlight from myself. So when he left, I moved the spotlight to me.
Okay.
I began to do the inner work. Okay. And that's how I discovered. And I'm married to a quality man, by the way.
Wow,
I didn't mention that. Yeah.
That's great.
So I attracted him. That's why I'm confident.
That is great.
Yeah, I worked on me. I attracted him, and that's it.
You know what? I'm so glad that you said that because I was reading the Bible this morning and I came out of Proverbs 31. I came out of Proverbs 31, but I also said that the Bible says that he that findeth a wife, because it's a lot of women out here, but it's not many wives. So it's almost like your book, it's like your book is transformational and you came with an outcome. You actually came with an outcome because you're married now.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, if you don't mind me prying. How old are you?
Okay, I just lost 29 on my birthday.
Wow, you're 29.
That's 1st September.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow, you're 29. That's good. That is great. And so I ain't gonna lie. I want women to get your book. Women get Maya's book because I tell you she is living proof. And that's the God knows truth. I was just telling the listeners, I was like, hey, you got to get Maya's book because she is living proof. She is living proof. She walked out the steps and she is a living testimony. So, it's a whole lot of women out here, but not a lot of wives. And it's hard. If you are going to be a high value man, you got to have a wife. That's just my personal opinion. You got to find yourself a wife. You can find women and going on the flip side, high value women, it's a whole lot of men out here. You got to get yourself a husband. You know what I mean? You got to get yourself a husband because the Bible says, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtain a favor of the Lord. So,
what?
Yes. So I'm not going to lie. If I ever have a chance to visit, I want to meet y'all's father. I'm serious because your father has produced amazing women. Yourself and Glory. I'm like, wow, I would love to meet y'all's dad. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you.
So hey, how can people follow you on social media as well as how can people get your book?
Okay. The Poise Doctor is my Instagram handle. The Poise Doctor. And the Poise Doctor is still my Facebook page, so they can follow me right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they can also get your book off of you from social media?
Yes, please. There's a link in my bio on Instagram. You can get the book there.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, look, I just want to say thank you for your time. We definitely have to do this again and everything.
We have to.
Yeah, we definitely have to do this again because I'm curious because maybe we could do another show on dating because I know a lot of women are dating and everything like that. So yeah, we definitely need to do something on dating.
That's important. We should.
Yeah. So hey, let me give you some applause, and I just want to say thank you. But hey, Maya, you be blessed. And tell your sister I asked for her as well as your father.
Thank you so much.
All right, you have yourself a blessed day.
You too. I have a good time being here with you.
All right, thank you. All right, bye. All right, guys, that was mine. So, man, I can't wait to edit this. You follow her on social media and pick up that book, because I'm going to tell you right now, man, we got to be able to find each other. We got to be able to find wives if you're going to be a man of high value. If you're going to be a woman of high value, you got to be able to see the difference between a man and a husband. And that's the God knows truth, because I believe that God creates us to be those things. So it was good doing this.
Walk in the truth that makes you free every day. Follow Brother Leon on all social media outlets.